All right, guys, we're back, getting ready to get started with the varsity game.
Looks like we got a nice crowd here for the first home game with the new bleachers for the varsity, even with the girls out of town.
Yeah. All right, doing pregame announcements. Emmett Price for Pierce City. Clayton O'Hara. Number 12, Zane Clayton. Number 22, Luke Perry. Corton Parks, number 24. All right, now for the Cougars. Jace Walker, number 1. Number 2, Bowen Sitton. Number 12, Caleb Quaddy. Number 24, Ben Thomas. And the man in the middle, number 32, Curtis Davenport. And Coach Johnson coaching for the Cougars. All right, we're ready to get started with this game. Game underway. Pierce City with the ball.
Won the tip, but we lost it right after we won it.
So they are giving Pierce City the possession. Stolen away by Curtis on a pass to, didn't seem like it had direction, but Curtis gives it right back to him with a tough pass up to Ben Thomas that he can't handle. A little bit of a sloppy start for the Cougars. Pierce City tries to drive baseline. Jace Walker with a good job defending. Number 10 on the ball, Clayton O'Hara. Switching over to the left wing. Across the court for number 24, number 3 driving baseline. Curtis Davenport, nice job stepping up. And Emmett Price, number 3, had nowhere to go, goes out of bounds. will stay Eagles ball. Middle drive, stopped by Sitton. Three-point basket off the front rim. Ben Thomas is there, can't control it and throws it away. And Eagles will keep the ball. High screen, pick and roll. Cougars do a good job defending. Over to the wing, entered into the post. Curtis, good job stepping up. Three-pointer off the mark. Caleb Quaddy's got it. He's out running. Into the corner for Walker. Walker looks into the paint for Bo Sitton. Front rim, no good. Rebound by Emmett Price for the Eagles. Quaddy defending. Eagles will reset as Price brings it into the front court. Pass to the corner, back to Price for three. Decides not to take it. Gets into the paint. Quaddy with the block. Gets called for the foul on the arm. And Price will go to the line to shoot two. I'm Brian Schumacher along with Brad Burns on the broadcast tonight. Brad, we lost our clock at some point, so we might need to see if we can fix that at quarter.
Okay.
Price with the first point of the game.
There was something up on the screen in there, and I closed it out, so.
Okay. Well, when you closed it, we still had the clock, so
okay,
that wasn't the direct result. All right, makes them both. 2-0 the score. Bowden Sitton brings it up for the Cougars. Over to the wing for Quaddy. Quaddy looks across court, stolen away, and Jace Walker picks up the foul on the trip. That was Zane Clayton with the steal for the Eagles.
Being a little sloppy, taking care of the ball so far, start of the game.
Ethan Yukonaw subs in the game for Caleb Quaddy. 1-2-2 setup, looks like zone for the Cougars. Bowen Sitton and Ben Thomas get the trap, and loose ball goes to Davenport. Davenport brings it up court. Cougars spread the floor into the right side for Yukonaw, who resets it back up top. Across the court to Sitton. Sitton looking inside, back door, nothing there. Davenport flashes high. Walker looks again in. Yukonaw up top. Davenport gets baseline and draws the foul. Cougars will have the ball underneath. Ben Thomas to inbound. Finds Davenport, goes up and gets it. Kicks it out to Thomas in the corner for three. Off the back iron. Yukonaw's there for the board and put back. Good job by Ethan Yukonaw on the glass.
You can see they're really going to collapse on the middle there.
Yeah, Davenport's getting triple teamed almost. 3-point shot for the Eagles, short. Rebound for the Cougars. Jace Walker pushing it up the floor. Left for Sitton up top on the key. Long, and Eagles pull it down. Parks on the run. Or Price, I'm sorry, on the run. Stolen away by Jace Walker into the front court. We'll leave it for Sitton all alone at the key.
Pierce City got away with a little bit of a push there on that.
Yeah.
Into that play.
Pierce City's really packed down. Darren College Heights to take that three from the top of the key. Walker takes it off the backboard. Ben Thomas with the rebound and finishes. Good job by Ben Thomas being there weak side for the rebound. Gets the 2 points and will go to the line to complete the 3-point play. Cougars leading 4-2. Rims in and out on the 3-point play attempt, and Eagles are into the front court. Walker tries to reach in for a steal and got a lot more than the ball, and That is a foul.
You wouldn't have guessed that by his reaction. But
he didn't think that was a just call, but from up here it seemed like it was fairly just.
It looked like a pretty good call.
Number 10, Clayton O'Hara on the ball for the Eagles. Over to Price. Price wide open for three on the wing. Front rim. Number 22 for the Eagles had position, Luke Perry. But couldn't hold on. Davenport flicks it away. Eagles will have it underneath. Eagles get it inbounded, but can't take the shot. Will reset up top. O'Hara and Price working up top. Over to number 12, Zane Clayton. Shot for O'Hara, off the mark. Sitton comes down with the rebound. Sitton to Thomas in the middle. Yukonall, one more to, oh, nice take.
Just couldn't get the finish.
Baseline drive there by Colson Dickens. Couldn't get the finish, and was there a foul called on that?
No, just jump ball.
Jump ball, okay. O'Hara dribbling up top, sitting defending to Clayton. Clayton gets through, gets called for the travel. Don't know about that call. He definitely bobbled the ball, but a fumble isn't a travel, so.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of officials do call that if they have any trouble handling the basketball.
Colson Dickens brings the ball up for the Cougars. Crosses to Thomas to the wing for Yukonall. Yukonall to the elbow for Quaddy. Quaddy with a 16-footer. Davenport's there, wears it off his face and finishes. 6-2 the score.
That's the way to use your head.
2:43 left here in the first quarter. Cross court. Eagles swinging it around the horn, looking into the post. O'Hara to Clayton. Clayton drives middle in the dribble drive. Price one more to the corner for Horton Parks. Parks back to Clayton. Entered into the post. Davenport's there to defend and gets the block. Takes it up ahead all the way up to Thomas, but again overthrows him. And turnover for the Cougars. Really nice block by Davenport, but couldn't turn it into points.
Too much strength after playing all that football.
Yeah. O'Hara dribbling. Clayton in the wing, switches it all the way across to Horton Parks. Long. Yukonall comes down with the board. Colson slips on the floor, gets it to Yukonall. Long three.
He's trying to open the bank up.
Yep. High off the backboard, no good, and the Eagles are into the front court. O'Hara sets up for the three, decides not to take it, over to Clayton. Into the corner for number 20. That's Austin Beatty in the game. Clayton with his left, backdoor pass, and good finish by Emmett Price. 6-2 now the score. Pass ahead. Quaddy takes the jumper and nails it. O'Hara will walk it up for the Eagles. Quaddy defending up top. Over to Clayton. I haven't seen Clayton shoot yet that I can recall, but it seems like he might be left-handed as much as he likes going left. Pass to the corner. Yukonall tried to sell the charge, but they're going to call him for the block. Davenport will get a breather as Noah Hipple checks in the game. Opposite corner three, it's good. That's Clayton O'Hara for the three ball. 8-7 the score. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Thomas looking to drive baseline. Pull up jumper off the back iron. Hipple rises up to get a touch, can't come down with it. Clayton's fast break all the way up to finish, no good. Quaddy on the rebound, outlet to Dickens. Dickens drives middle, leaves it for Thomas, poked away, 20.6 seconds on the clock. The Cougars will inbound underneath. Eagles in a inbound play with 3 players not looking at the ball, 4 players not looking at the ball. And Thomas throws it to one of the guys not looking at it. And they come away with it. Eagles into the front court. O'Hara with the ball, 10 seconds left to play here in the first. Colson Dickens defending up top. That's Emmett Price driving baseline. Thomas is there to defend. Off the backboard, no good, and that will do it for the first quarter. After one, College Heights 8, Pierce City 7.
We did a little bit sloppy first quarter of basketball. A lot of turnovers, a lot of bad passes, and not finishing around the basket, both teams.
Cougars cheerleaders will come out.
Looks like our cheerleaders stuck the dismount, unlike over there at Springfield, the Bishop, when you were live streaming the other day.
Oh, yeah.
The cheerleader fell. Her teammates did not catch her.
All right, we got the clock back. We'll try to inset this back into
Should have Cougar ball coming out. Here we go. Curtis has got the ball, bringing it up.
Colson Dickens on the wing over to Walker. Walker can't handle the pass. Another turnover to start the quarter for the Cougars.
I don't know if the pass was a little too high or whether he just took the eye off the ball before it got into his hands.
Walker defending on the elbow. Floater for O'Hara, no good. Davenport pulls down the rebound. Up ahead to Quaddy. Quaddy pulls it up at the key. Davenport looks back door for Yukonaw. Yukonaw's there. Can't get the roll, but will go to the line to shoot two. Trying to get this clock to sit right in here. That may have done the trick. Yukonaw makes the first as the air conditioning kicks in.
You can tell it's starting to feel a little cooler up here now.
Makes the second one. 10-7 now the score. Stolen away by Dickens, leaves it for Quaddy. Quaddy with the floater is good. And the Pierce City Eagles want a timeout. Inbound play trap. Dickens is there for the steal underneath the basket, so he leaves it for Quaddy. Quaddy rises up and finishes. Okay, Eagles will inbound. The Cougars are not in the press. Eagles will walk it up. O'Hara on the ball. Jace Walker defending. Out to the wing for Price. Over to Corton Parks. Eagles running some picking backdoor action here. 5 out, it looks like. Walker again defending on the wing as O'Hara drives middle. Clayton's left open from 16. Off the back iron. Colson Dickens there for the rebound. Brings it into the front court. On the left wing, sets it to the top for sitting on the corner. Davenport will take the 3 from the wing. Nails it. 3-point basket for the Cougars. (15-7) the score. Pull-up jumper, rims in and out. Sitting away with the quick clear up to Walker in the front court. Walker resets, sitting for 3. Shot fake. Walker goes baseline. Fancy left, and Walker for 2. 10-point lead for the Cougars.
That was a really nice finish, driving baseline and switching to his left to finish that.
Yeah, good body control in the air. Drive middle, Emmett Price gets all the way to the basket for 2. And Walker will slow it down as he brings it in the front court. Coach Harrell setting something up. Davenport 40 feet from the basket. Quaddy at the free throw line. Sidden and Dickens wide. Entered to Quaddy at the elbow, kicked out to Sitten. Shot fakes the 3 across the court to Walker. Davenport will take the 3 off the back iron. Dickens is there for the rebound. Floater gets it to go. Back to a 10-point lead for the Cougars. O'Hara into the front court to Clayton. Clayton looking for the cutter. Nothing's there. Goes to the wing to O'Hara. Sitten and Walker double. Swung across the court to number 3, Price. Price has a lane. Walker steps up. Davenport gets the block, but is called for the fingernail touching the wrist, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Got to trim those fingernails.
I think maybe they're calling with the body, but I don't know. It looked pretty good from up here. We're not down there, though, I guess.
First one is off the mark, and the ball never lies, so obviously.
That's true. That is true.
All right, Thomas back in the game for Dickens. Horn blown. I believe we got the shooter, the sub coming in for the shooter. Austin Beatty at the line. Makes the free throw, and the sub will come in. Luke Perry back in the game for the Eagles. Quaddy is getting a break as Yukonaw is in the game. Thomas and Yukonaw, I believe, both subbed in there. Sitting across court to Thomas. Takes the 3 from the wing off the front iron. Thomas is back on it, gets trapped in the corner and finds Sitten on the wing. Sitten drives, floater off the iron. Clayton pulls down the rebound for the Eagles. We'll go middle, and Walker does a good job cutting him off. Price takes the 3. Off the iron, Davenport pulls down the board and draws the foul.
They don't seem to be nearly as hot as the JV Pierce City boys shooting the 3s. They have not been draining them.
19-10 the score, 9-point lead for the Cougars. This is a young Pierce City team. A lot of sophomores playing, as we were saying in the JV game. This sophomore class was really strong, and most of them are varsity players now. Davenport into the short corner. Kicks it across for the 3 for Walker. Decides not to take it, gets into the paint, floats it to Davenport, gets the deflection back, and gets it to Quaddy for 2 points. Price on the wing, goes baseline. Nothing there, kicks it to the opposite side. Tough shot off front rim, goes out of bounds. That's Corton Parks on the fadeaway jumper. and sub out Zane Clayton for number 23 subs in the game, Leighton Mack. Walker to Quaddy from 14 off the back iron. O'Hara gets the rebound and is out running. Walker's trying to get back. Price up ahead. Can't get the finish. A lot of contact, no call. Ball over to Leighton Mack, who swings it to Price. Price takes the extra step as Walker stepped up to defend, and Price wasn't ready for it. Got a little out ahead of himself and drug that foot. Cougars take the ball. 3 minutes left here in the first half. 21-10 the score. Cougars move it to Quaddy at the elbow, kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas looks to take the three, passes over to Walker. Yukonov flashes high. Back to Thomas, cutting Walker. Can't find it. Davenport back up to the top of the key. Davenport drives in, takes a. Gets called for the travel, but you know, it doesn't matter how slow the move is. It's whether your pivot foot returns to the floor.
Correct.
Which is debatable whether that happened. I think that was a sloppy play, not a travel.
Yeah, it's one of those that the referee they can't process it. It just doesn't look quite right, so they got to call. And that's their go-to call is usually travel.
Yeah. Okay, no Hipple checks in the game for Davenport to take a break. Walker and Thomas doubling up top. Eagles are able to get it free and back to the top of the key to reset.
We'll see if 23 for Pierce City shoots like he was in the JV game.
Tries to enter it in. Walker gets a hand in there and deflects it away. Eagles will take it out underneath. Colson Dickens checks in the game for Walker to get a break. Errant throw by the Eagles. Dickens is out on the run. Finishes for two. Two minutes left here in the first half. Cougars extend the lead to 13. Dickens defending up top on O'Hara. Eagles looking to penetrate into the middle. Cougars doing a good job defending. Kicks it to the corner. Dickens steps out, tries to get a deflection. Eagles move the ball back to O'Hara. Hipple steps up, reaches, got him with the body. I don't know if they're calling that shooting or not. Yeah, two shots. O'Hara got hip check there and will go to the line to shoot two. 6-team foul of the half for the Cougars. The next one will put him in the bonus. First one hits a lot of rim but doesn't fall.
Curtis back in the game for the Cougars.
13-point lead right now. O'Hara with his second. Off the back iron, Davenport pulls it down. Over to Thomas on the outlet, up ahead to Dickens. Dickens to the middle, pulls up. Scramble for the ball, still loose. The Eagles come away with it. O'Hara brings it up. Over to Clayton on the wing. Clayton back to O'Hara. O'Hara looks to shoot the three. Cross court for number 23, Mack. Mack pulls up from 15. Can't get it to fall, and Davenport pulls down another rebound. Up ahead to Quaddy on the right side. Quaddy goes to the middle from 15 at the elbow, short. Thomas gets the offensive rebound behind the back to Dickens, and the Cougars will reset. Looking for their last shot, 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Davenport sets the high screen. Over to Quaddy. Quaddy resets back up to Dickens. 24 seconds. Davenport sets the high screen, flips it to Davenport, takes the three. Good rotation and nails it. 3-point basket for Davenport. 7 seconds left to play. Price gets all the way to the basket and draws the foul. 2.6 on the clock. And he will get back to the line, Emmett Price, to shoot two. First one is long. Misses them both. Hipple gets the rebound, throws it up to Quaddy, and that will do it for the second quarter. At the half, Cougars leading 26-10.
We're comfortably in control of the game, but we're definitely playing sloppy.
Yeah, we're making a lot of mistakes. We're not necessarily getting punished for them because Pierce City hasn't been hitting their shots.
Yeah.
We've got 10 minutes on the clock for halftime. We'll go ahead and take a break here, and we'll be back in 10 to restart the second half. All right, guys, we're back here ready to start the second half.
Pierce City ball coming out.
O'Hara will bring it into the front court for the Eagles, and the third quarter is underway. Walker, strong defense. Quaddy steps up to defend. Clayton drives, dribble drive offense for the Eagles. Parks over to O'Hara. O'Hara looking inside. That's Luke Perry. Kicks it out to the top to Clayton. Back into Perry. Perry leaves it for Clayton, kind of clumsy, and Davenport up ahead to Quaddy. Quaddy goes up, gets it poked away. Cougars will hold the ball underneath. Sitting inbounds to Thomas. Cougars take it around the horn. Quaddy into Thomas in the middle, but can't handle it. Clayton takes it up to O'Hara. Walker gets back to defend. Back to O'Hara in the corner, into Perry. Davenport defended underneath. Perry with the reverse shot. And good basket by Luke Perry. Kind of threw Davenport off balance with a quick release. Cougars come into the front court. Davenport will handle the ball. Over to Sitton. Sitton over to an overload. Walker tries to drive baseline, cut off. Resets up to Sitton across to Thomas at the top of the key. Quaddy on the wing looking for Walker. Walker sets a backdoor screen. Eagles read it. Walker at the key. Over Davenport. Thomas looks for Sitton cutting. Quaddy looks for Walker cutting backdoor. Eagles are playing some strong defense. Quaddy over to Sitton on the wing. Finds Sitton backdoor. Good pump fake and bucket for the Cougars.
Good patience by Cougars that time and didn't try to force a pass early on and turn it over.
Price all the way to the basket. Davenport gets the deflection. Sitton comes down with the rebound. Walker's out running. Foul called on Quarton Parks on the reach in as Walker was headed for the fast break. Sitton inbounds to Thomas in the corner, entered into Davenport, triple teamed and throws it away. Quaddy's there to steal it. Back to Davenport. Can't handle it. Thomas gets it back. Davenport with the offensive rebound. Can't get the roll, gets it back. Too strong, Curtis Davenport. And thrown away on the press by the Eagles. And that's enough for the coach of the Pierce City Eagles to ask for a timeout.
Curtis was just trying to pad his stats there on rebounds.
Let's take a look at that last play there. Curtis pulls down the rebound, and finishes.
I have a feeling their coach is telling them they need to box out and be a little stronger down there on the rebounds.
Yep, it's not enough to have a position if the guy behind you can reach over you. You got to get a body into him so he can't jump.
Yeah, exactly.
30-12 is the score here in the third. Flash up those stats for the Cougars. Curtis Davenport leading the way with 10 points, has 1 foul. Quaddy with 6 points. Inbounded to Davenport. Sitting with the extra pass to Quaddy. Quaddy goes tall draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2.
So far, every time Davenport's touched the ball anywhere close to the paint, there's been 3 Pierce City players on him.
Quaddy gets the first one to go. That's clean living, Caleb Quaddy getting the roll. Second one off the front rim. Thomas pokes it to Davenport, and Davenport finishes for 2 more. Clayton in the backcourt gets trapped. He's able to get it ahead. Luke Perry out on the run. Davenport's there, and shoulder to shoulder, Davenport picks up the foul. Austin Beatty subs into the game for Luke Perry. Emmett Price inbounds to Parks. Clayton to O'Hara at the top. Thomas defending. Parks leaves it for Clayton off the mark. Walker tries to get a hold of it but kicks it away. Clayton back on the ball. Looks to get all the way to the basket, kicks it to Parks. Parks drives middle, loses the ball. Walker's there to steal. Walker ahead to Quaddy. Good extension grab, can't get the finish, but Walker's there for the offensive rebound. Gives it back to Quaddy for the finish. Ball deflected away by the Cougars. Eagles inbounding. Cougars playing good inbound defense up ahead to Clayton in the middle. Clayton breaks through, leaves it for number 20, Austin Beatty, but can't hold on to it, and the Cougars knock it out of bounds. Luke Perry checking back in the game for Beatty. Emmett Price will inbound for the Eagles. O'Hara with the spin move, or with the swim move over at the top, and Walker gets the elbow, can't finish, and Walker gets the rebound up into the front court. O'Hara steals it away, can't stay in bounds, and the Cougars will maintain possession, inbounded on the sideline.
Official wasn't happy that he had to go track down the ball himself there.
Cougars to inbound underneath. Thomas gives it to Sitton on the corner, takes the 3 off the front iron. Davenport with the offensive rebound and the hook move. Gets the baby hook to fall and goes to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. You see Sitton's there for the 3. Davenport holds that position.
3 guys on him again, and they just still can't stop him.
Davenport completes the 3-point play. Thomas for 3. Walker's there to battle for the rebound. Gets it to Quaddy. Deflected away, will stay Cougars ball underneath. Inbound pass to Davenport, he leaps up. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Clayton's there, but Dickens gets a hand on it and steals it away. Dickens over to Davenport. Davenport cross court to Walker. Walker to Thomas. Back to Davenport to Walker for baseline. Dickens takes the 3. Short. Quaddy's there for the offensive rebound. Little jump shot. Hook for the finish. Dickens reaches in for the steal. Gets called for the foul.
Got there half a second too late. Good anticipation.
Cougars will drop back out of the press as Eagles inbound. 3:50 on the clock here in the third. O'Hara looks for a backdoor pass, but Quaddy's there with the long arms to steal it. Fires the ball up to Walker. Walker tries the Euro step through, and offensive foul is the call. O'Hara to Clayton. Clayton from the free throw line nails it. Clayton is a senior for the Eagles. Yukon on the game over to Davenport. Dickens to Davenport for three. Off the mark, Quaddy gets a hand on it, but pulled down by the Eagles, and foul on, not sure if they called that.
Quaddy.
Okay. Yukon is 21 and Quaddy's 12, so I wasn't sure which one he was
Yeah, it was
saying.
on Quaddy. Let him get away with the first over the back, and then finally called the makeup call the second time.
Clayton with a tough move into the paint, can't get the finish. Over to Dickens in the corner. Takes the three ball, and it's good. 3-point basket for the Cougars. Colson Dickens. Eagles swinging it around the top of the horn. Clayton launches the three, in and out. Quaddy's there for the rebound. Quaddy brings it up with his left. Looked a little lost there and threw it away. Clayton makes the steal. One more pass. Number 2, Carson Jesperson can't finish, but gets the ball back. Goes up against Davenport. Davenport stays up and knocks it away. Eagles will get it underneath.
I didn't figure he was going to have much of a chance there if Curtis tried to defend it at all.
O'Hara takes a break. Eagles looking for an inbound play. Gets it to the corner to Clayton, who launches the three. No rim as Quaddy is able to pull it down up ahead to Dickens. Dickens cross court to Yukonaw. Yukonaw kicks it out to Davenport. Davenport drives middle and draws the foul on Luke Perry. That's the 5th team foul of the second half for Pierce City. Yukonaw will inbound on the 28-foot mark. Gets it to the top of the key for Quaddy. Quaddy gets a step, and as he rises up, gets hit on the wrist. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
A little bit of a delayed call there, but the correct one.
6th team foul for Pierce City. Quaddy makes the first 30-point lead now for the Cougars. Quaddy makes them both. And Pierce City wants another timeout. This is not a bad Pierce City team. They're just really young, and you can tell these are good ball players.
Yeah, you can just tell it's a little intimidating. They're not making their shots. Looks like they probably are better shooters than they are letting on to be, because just watching the JV game, they shot the ball really well. But these guys look like they're a little intimidated, a little bit nervous. Being young, that's to be expected when you're playing against a good College Heights team like we have.
Yeah, a lot of passes stolen, trying to enter in on little lobs that were just taken out of the air.
And just not finishing layups. They've missed several layups after they've made good steals and good 2-on-1 breaks, and then they've missed, I'd say, 3 or 4 at least where they didn't finish at the rim.
Yeah. Zach Beatty checks in the game for the Cougars. Extra step by Perry. Good move, but can't land that last foot and gets called for the travel.
It does give you a little bit of advantage when you get to take that extra step
Yeah.
to get around somebody.
The NBA lets you do it, which is kind of annoying, but Dickens into the front court. Cougars content to slow it down a little bit. Davenport just makes a bad pass, and Eagles will take it. Wild pass by the Eagles. They get lucky as it deflects off the backboard. Perry tries twice, can't get the finish. Quaddy comes away with it up ahead to Yukonov. Yukonov leaves it to the wing for Dickens to take the three off the back iron. Beatty's there to get a touch on it on the floor. Price comes away with the ball up ahead to Parks. Parks looks middle, leaves it for Luke Perry for the finish. And nice little play there by Pierce City. 30 seconds left here in the third. Dickens drives, Euro step, leaves it for Davenport. Davenport gets his own rebound again and draws the foul. Ref says on the floor, but Davenport will go to the line as we are in the bonus. Can't get it to go off the front rim. Eagles come away with it. Clayton on the left side. 15 seconds to play here in the third. Quaddy gets the tie up, and College Heights has the arrow. College Heights will look to take the last shot here in the third quarter. Zach Beatty inbounding for the Cougars. Into Quaddy on the corner, up ahead to Yukonov. Yukonov is free, and Clayton hustles in to get a deflection, but got on the wrist, and Yukonov will go to the line to shoot two. Oh, can't get the roll on the first. O'Hara back in the game for the Eagles, subbing in for Clayton, Zane Clayton. Ethan Yukonov makes the second 30-point game. 4 seconds left in the third. Price gets to the free throw line. Flat shot, hits the front rim, no good, and that will do it for the third quarter.
Well, we've got a pretty commanding lead, I'd say. I'm just going to let you take over. Ben is being shy. He doesn't want to work with his dad, or he just Doesn't have the radio personality of his dad, maybe. I don't know.
Ben Schumacher joining us in the booth. Ben, you have anything to say about the JV game or the varsity game here tonight? You have anything to say about the game tonight?
No.
All right, Pierce City inbounds. O'Hara drives into the paint. Good pass to Perry by Price. And Perry finishes, will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
It's probably one of their best finishes in play, and I didn't get it on the camera because I was putting the headset back on.
Well, it didn't happen then. Completes the three-point play, 46-19 now the score here in the fourth. Walker bringing it up court. Leaves it for Sitton at the top of the key. Good ball moving over to Thomas, all alone for three. Noah Hipple is able to get the rebound, poked away as Sitton gets on it. Sitton's able to get back to it. Can't handle it, though, out of bounds. And the Eagles will take the ball.
Did you put something in the ball? Make it hard to handle tonight in the varsity game? Yeah.
Emmett Price in the backcourt. Thomas defending. Dribble handoff to O'Hara. Gets to the elbow. Good hesitation there. Takes the shot, but can't get it to fall. Thomas away with the rebound. Thomas onto the left wing, over to Sitton at the top. Sitton will reset. Walker on the wing. Hipple at the top of the key. One more over to Thomas. Thomas with his left, can't hang on. Out of bounds, Eagles will take the ball. Eagles have 5 subs coming in the game. I believe this is their JV squad subbing in.
Yeah, looks like they're putting out the big guns for shooting now.
Eagles moving the ball around the perimeter. Jace Walker reaches in, gets a deflection, can't come up with it as Eagles hustle for the ball. Tyler Johnson kicks it out to the wing. Ball's loose. Eagles are able to get back to it. Sitting defending up top. Eagles do a good job keeping it in the front court. Noah Hipple sets there for the charge. And Noah Hipple draws the foul.
Glad to see him doing a lot of subbing here with as big a lead as we have.
That's the 9th team foul for the Eagles. No free throws since it was offensive player control. Logan Decker in the game for the Cougars, and also Stephen Calandro. Beatty backdoor to Decker. Decker goes up strong, gets fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Makes the first one. Makes them both.
Looking at the Pierce City bench, looks like the starters are done for the night since they're all the way at the other end of it.
Hipple defending on the wing. And Pierce City wants another timeout. 5:41 left to play here in the fourth. Sorry about that. All right, 5 in the game for the Cougars are Beatty, Decker, Dickens, Calandro, and Hipple. Calandro defending up top on Kyler McWilliams. Pass thrown away. Decker gets to it but can't stay in bounds, and the Eagles will maintain the ball. Beer City moving the ball around the horn. Baseline drive. Thrown away. Decker gets to it. Up to Hipple in the middle. Hipple with the floater and finish. Oh my goodness, what a finish by Noah Hipple. Went Superman on that play. Let's take a look back at that. Decker gets the steal up to Hipple, and Hipple just sells out and does land on his feet before he goes to the ground.
Makes a nice finish.
Completes the three-point play. 51-19 now the score. Dickens gets the steal, but gets called for the foul.
That's what you always like to see in a varsity game is a kid picks up his dribble straddling the half-court line. I'm pretty sure that's what you teach him.
Calandro with a aggressive defense there, but we are in the bonus now. Williams can't make the first. Calandro pulls down the rebound. Beatty brings it into the front court for the Cougars. Beatty drives, tries to flip it to Calandro, cutting to the basket, deflected away by the Eagles. Cougars will get the ball underneath.
Looking for a little razzle-dazzle with his time in the game.
Yeah. Dickens on the left side. Dangerous pass, but Decker's able to get to it. Hipple sets a high screen. Deflected away, stolen by Carson Jesperson. Calandro defending. And as Jesperson makes the turn, foul is called on Zach Beatty. Eagles will go to the line to shoot two. Basket's good on the free throw, 51-20. We are in running clock territory, I guess. 30 points.
30 points. I always forget that.
Decker inbounds to Hipple, back to Decker. Decker explodes through. Good drive, can't finish, and rebound for the Eagles. That was a full tilt move, but just couldn't get the roll. Tough shot. Beatty pulls down the rebound. Beatty with a nice between the legs. Gets up into the front court over to Decker. Calandro on the wing. Minute left to play here. Calandro is due for an and one right about now. Decker, Dickens takes it hard to the basket and gets his feet taken out. We'll go to the line. We are in the double bonus.
The officials knew a call about then would waste almost the entire rest of the quarter.
Dickens makes the first, 52-20. And makes them both. Eagles get baseline. Off the side of the backboard. Outlet by Hipple up to Decker. Under 10 to play, and Decker will be content to bring it out to finish the game. And that does it. That's the final horn. Final score, College Heights 53, Pierce City 20. Well, Coach Burns, what do you think?
I think you could call that a domination. It was a good time being up here in the booth with you.
Yeah, thanks for joining me today. We will be back tomorrow in Everton. No, Exeter. Exeter tomorrow.
How are they?
I'm not sure. Have you seen anything on them, Ben?
Exeter? Do you know if they're any good? He's shaking his head no, so.
The JV boys will be playing in the multi-purpose gym, then the JV girls, and the varsity boys will be playing, the varsity girls and varsity boys will be playing in the main gym. So I'm not sure what the times will be for those games. To 5:30 for JV boys, and will that overlap with the varsity game? Because the girls varsity will play first. Well, we'll find out. Let's take a look at the stats. Well, I don't think actually they'll be up here unless they put the. Yeah, they didn't put the starters back in the game, so I don't think we'll be able to see those. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you again tomorrow. That's all for tonight.